I don't care because the customer paid for it. Methinks he may not have been telling the truth. So a lot of guys, as they age, they aspire to do lots of things. Travel the world, buy a Bentley, very cool, right? But what they don't aspire to do or they don't look forward to is losing their hair. And statistically, that happens to a lot more guys than the ones that end up buying Bentleys. And that's where today's video sponsor, Keeps, comes in. They're familiar, they've been on the channel for a long time, and they are a subscription service that's going to help you tackle and handle hair loss or get ahead of it so you don't have to deal with it later on. The best way to prevent hair loss is to do something about it while you still have hair left. Get treated from home. With Keeps, a licensed doctor will review your information online and recommend the right hair loss treatment plan for you. Then, your treatment is shipped directly to your door every 3 months. Message your Keeps doctor 24/7 with any questions or concerns you may have along the way and track your progress with the Keeps Progress Tracking tool. Keeps offers generic versions of the FDA-approved medications for hair loss, which makes it more affordable. Find out why Keeps has more 5-star reviews than any of its competitors and why hundreds of thousands of men trust Keeps for their hair loss prevention. Visit keeps.com/SSR. They're a familiar sponsor. They've been on the channel for a long time. I use them every day. I'm telling you, I did the foam first. Now I'm doing the pills, but I like my hair. I want to keep my hair, and the way to do that is through Keeps. So visit keeps.com, keeps.com/SSR. Free 2-day shipping, discount when you click through my link. Check them out. Keep your hair, because I promise you, you'll be much happier to have the option to shave it off if you want versus saying, I wish I could grow more hair, which doesn't happen that way. All right, check this out. Rob Ferretti here. What's going on, everybody? We upgraded the roof on our Corvette, and it wasn't really by choice. It's because that's the old one. Now, most of the old one, because this is the top of it, and this is half of the bottom. See? And this is like, I don't know. Look at the glue would have failed ultimately anyway, so it really isn't a big deal. But what happened here? Customer said the latch failed. Does this look like the latch failed? Now, to be fair, and the reason we got now this upgraded top is because it was easier to get this, because I lost a couple of rentals on this while it was down. But the top, we needed this top would have had to been painted because it would come unpainted. And this one came and you can just plop it right back on. But I can tell you one thing. This, you hear how it clicks in? Listen. That doesn't fail. There's 3 things, and this is the same thing as my old C5. This is the latch here. 1, clicks, lock, click, lock, click, lock. Methinks, and I don't care because the customer paid for it, methinks he may not have been telling the truth. Like, it doesn't just fly off. And I've actually had this happen on my Camaro way back in the day. I had the T-tops, and the one was on that side, and I was driving down driving up the Garden State Parkway. I look in the rearview mirror, and that thing was like a kite. I mean, you're talking, it must have been 50 feet up in the air. Sails off the road. I'm like, don't hit anyone, don't hit anyone. Sails off into the grass. I was like, whew. And I went back and got it. It landed in on the shoulder of the road, and I'm like, how did this not break? It's made of glass. The thing like sailed off into outer space. It didn't. However, this one did not have a similar fate. And you've seen movies, right? You've seen like Fast and the Furious, like pop the top. Such a waste of a top. Now, personally, I like the look of it all orange, personally. But this with the clear top, I get it. This, I believe, and I forget because my convertible just came in down at Jim Price. I got to go pick that up. This one, I don't know. That's just what people like. People like the see-through tops. This is garbage. This goes in the pile of stuff I end up giving away to you guys. But it's unfortunate. And you never get the straight story. I wish somebody would be like, yo, got to put the top on, drove. You should have seen this thing fly. Like that. I'd rather that because at least it's more entertaining. But now this Corvette's been upgraded. And not only that, I've got a second Corvette coming in, and I'm going to pick up another car right now. It's a busy time for us right now, adding cars. This thing looks great, honestly, for 21,000, 22,000 miles on it already. This thing is impeccable. We did have the initial thing with the hood flopping open. That was taken care of. You know what? We do have, is that damage? That is damage. Look at that. Got a little bit of damage right there. But that's about it. The wheels are all good. That'll have to get painted. All 4 wheels are good. And the interior is holding up very well too. Like no scratches on the back. Let me just throw this back down there. I don't need to carry that. All I would end up doing was hitting something with it. But like, you go look on eBay for like a 20,000 mile Ferrari and the interior is not going to look like this. The touch surfaces. It's funny, we had a dealer offer us more than we paid for this car, and significantly more than we paid to sell it. But this one's not getting sold till the end of the year. This car is performing beautifully, and that's great. Like having a car like this as a rental, where you can, I think it was like 73 grand we paid for it, to be able to then sell it for just say 80 grand, just to get your money back, to rent it for 2 years and get your money back out of it is just a home run. You have 0 depreciation, 0 maintenance. So not that it's all free money, because there's still the cost of borrowing, but that's not a lot, and the cost of insurance. So this thing is gonna end up being a home run. Who knows? Right now there's no accidents on it. I hope to keep it that way. And if it does stay no accidents, or it could very simply, like the Corvette Z06, it could get totaled for all I know. But right now we're in really good shape with this thing. And the other one is now in, and we've got a Z06 on order too. So we're gonna get the whole gambit of C8 Corvettes. This thing's awesome. I do not really, like, I don't know. I don't like the look of it. It's not for me, because a lot of people order their cars like this with the transparent roofs. I also don't like the old like C7s and everything like that. The transparent roofs would develop little spider cracks in them. So I've always got that in my experience well that I think about. I think it looks good with the painted top. I like the fact that the top comes off. Even now the new car, the convertible, which I'll show you next week, the top comes down. I think this car looks really good. And I don't think there's enough of a difference between the coupe, the Targa and the convertible as far as looks, but we'll sit them side to side. We'll let you make the decisions. What do you think?
What do I think about
clear top or painted top?
Like,
it's see-through.
It looks good.
I mean, obviously not the scratched one.
Yeah. I mean, no, this one looks good. I thought it was just.
Do you think it looks better or worse?
I think if you're gonna continue on with this, you should wrap this black. So like do the top half black.
Yeah, so just the black top versus the painted orange.
Black top with
All right.
black hood.
We'll agree to disagree. Rob Ferretti, thanks for watching. You guys want to rent the Corvette? Hit me up. I now got 2 of them back in the fleet, and we're happy to help you out. Thanks for watching. Catch you tomorrow.